So we're here in the spring, and we've just come to the end of another show season, and one of the interesting features of the show season is how many positive comments we get about Live System. Our Live System Boilie. It's obviously very successful, very popular, and it's been used by many people for many years. And so we get lots of questions about it. What's different about it? Why is it so successful? What makes it, like I say, what makes it different to other products on the market? And so I just thought I'd really give my thoughts on Live System and why it's so special. The name Live System actually came about because it's based on fermentation products and yeasts, and that was the angle of the name Live System. And so it really was because of the yeast content and the content of products that are used within the fermentation industry. Because yeast is really rich in B vitamins, and B vitamins are essential for helping break down nutrients such as carbohydrates and fats and actually proteins. And so a bait like Live System with a high yeast type content is very effective and very efficient at helping the host animal break down those key nutrients. And so actually when the animal when the fish is eating a bait like Live System, it's able to utilize more of the nutrients within it and more of the nutrients from that it derives from its surroundings. Live System is really digestible and very low in oil. Its oil content is only around 8%, which is very low for a boilie. Most boilies would be 10, 12, 15, maybe even 18%. And of course that oil content is an energy source as fat, but it of course is inhibiting in how the bait breaks down and how easily digested and the leakage of that bait in colder water. And so when we produced Live System, we really wanted it to be a genuine year-round bait. And so we wanted its oil content to be nice and low, and we wanted it to be nice and digestible. So that means it's not only great for year-round fishing, but it's also good for fast fishing because it has great leakage, and as I said, it breaks down quite quickly, and it has a great solubility, good soluble ingredient content. So it's very popular for day ticket fishing. It's been very popular for foreign holiday fishing, but also it's a bait that you can use throughout the year, and so you can invest in Live System. And so that's what's happened often with anglers fishing long campaigns and fishing waters year in, year out. They know that if they use Live System, once they put it in a lake, fish get to really like it, get to accept it, and they can actually use it throughout the year without actually having to consider how effective it is in the really colder months. There's a lot of baits, certainly fish meal baits, and actually a lot of higher oil baits that are just not that effective in the colder periods. And we all know successful baits and successful products that work really well in the summer when the water temperatures are higher. But actually, when the later autumn, winter, and into the early spring comes, they just don't have the same effect. They're just not as successful. And so actually, if you're using a product like Live System that has a great year-round angling performance record, you know that actually every time you're using it, you're investing in it, and that it's a product you can use throughout the year. Live System's also visually attractive. It's obviously quite a sandy, light, yellowy, sandy colour, and again, that's all natural. Comes from the ingredients, again, some of the yeasts, some of the maize proteins and other products in it, milk proteins, etc. Bird food ingredients in it. And so it's actually quite a light, sandy colour that is instantly attractive in water. But also, of course, due to its solubility, once the water starts to wash out some of the ingredients, it becomes even lighter in colour. And so it's a bait that has a really strong visual attraction profile. And of course we know how important that is to fish, because we've all seen how fish respond to visual stimulus, things like coloured foam, different coloured pop-ups and various other products. And so that's another reason why Live System is so attractive. Live System also has a really distinctive profile. You'll have noticed that it's got a powerful, sweet, creamy, but almost almond type profile. And those different aromas and tastes and those profiles come from very soluble ingredients. And so combined with its digestibility and its low oil and its open texture, all of those different profiles leak into the water really quickly and easily, even in the coldest conditions. And so all of those different attributes together make Live System what it is and have made it such a successful product. As you know, Live System was actually first produced in 2002, and it's still been a hugely successful product in the last 5 years, actually probably gaining in popularity and strength in that time. And that's no coincidence. The way that Live System has been developed and the way that Live System has been formulated means that it is a great long-term, but also a great instant bait, which can be used right throughout the year with total confidence.